Hello, healthy food lovers! Today, we've got a light and delicious recipe that you'll fall in love with at first bite. The secret? An incredible filling. Let's get started. The ingredients, along with their calorie count and protein content, will be listed for you just like we always do. First step, grab your food processor, and let's roll. I'll start by adding some chopped onions. Next up is the red bell pepper. Chop it up and toss it in. The red color brings so much life and energy to our filling. Don't forget the garlic clove, it adds that tiny magical zing that makes the recipe go wow. And parsley? Just a little bit. Now for the surprise star, the quiet hero eggplant. We've sauteed it the healthy way, no oil. This will add a velvety, smooth flavor that's just indescribable. Throw it all into the food processor and fire it up. Blend everything until you have a smooth. And this is exactly the texture we're aiming for, smooth and perfect. Now, I'll strain the excess liquid from the mixture. Why? Because this step makes the filling firm and not overly moist. It might seem small, but trust me, it's magic. Let's grab a big mixing bowl, always go for a large one. It gives you freedom to mix like a pro and feel completely in control. We add our strained veggies and mix them with the chicken. Add the spices, and then we start mixing. Mixing is the real art here until everything comes together into a beautifully smooth and cohesive mixture. Finally, we wrap the mixture tightly with cling wrap and pop it in the fridge for about an hour. Why? So the flavors get to know each other, and the filling becomes easier to shape. But hey, if you're short on time, you can totally skip the chilling step and get to work right away. And now, we've reached the potatoes. Who doesn't love potatoes? The unsung hero of every kitchen. I'll peel them and cut them into medium-sized cubes. So they cook faster and save us time, because who's got time to waste, right? Now, the potatoes go into a pot with enough water to cover them completely. We'll let them cook for 10 minutes, no more, until they're perfectly tender. The goal? To have them soft and ready for mashing with zero effort. And here are the but before anything else, it's super important to drain the water completely, because any extra moisture could ruin the texture we're aiming for. Now, while the potatoes are still hot, it's time to mash them. I've got a mix of cheddar and mozzarella cheese, and I'm adding it straight in while the potatoes are warm. Don't forget the magical seasonings that take the potatoes to another level of deliciousness. And now, it's time for the fun part, shaping the potato balls. First, we'll wet our hands with a little water to keep the mixture from sticking and to make the process super smooth. Then, we scoop some of that creamy potato mix and start rolling it into perfect little balls. Keep going until you've got a tray full of golden, cheesy potato balls ready for the next step. Next up, we move on to the chicken mixture. It's time to shape those chicken balls. Let's roll those meatballs. Here's how we do it. I wet my hands a bit, grab a nice chunk of the meat mix, and flatten it out like a mini pancake. Then, I take one of those potato balls, pop it right in the middle, and wrap the meat around it like a cozy blanket. Once it's all sealed up, I set it aside. And yep, I keep repeating this until every last bit of meat and potatoes is gone. Let's go! The beauty of this dish? It's got options. If you're in a hurry, no worries, you can whip this dish straight to the finish line. But if you're not rushing, toss it in the fridge and pick up where you left off tomorrow. Got a free weekend? Awesome! Prep more than one dish. Or maybe you're hosting a big gathering and want to split the workload. That's cool too. Do part 1 today, fridge it overnight, and knock out part 2 the next day. Cooking is all about having fun. Let's vibe and enjoy. Now that we've got the whole thing ready, let's roll. Lay it all out nicely in a baking tray or a Pyrex dish. Make it look all neat and level. This is the stage where your dish starts saying, "Look at me, I'm fancy." Let's get that sauce sizzling and take this dish to the next level of awesome. Heat up a pan and drizzle in a little olive oil, just 10 grams. We're going for flavor. Toss in your tomato paste and stir it up. The trick here? Wait for the paste to darken a bit. This is a game changer. See that color shift? Boom, we're ready for step 2. Pour in 1 cup of boiling water and lower the heat to a gentle simmer. Sprinkle just a pinch of salt, black pepper, and paprika. Cover it up and let the sauce chill and thicken for 2 to 3 minutes. Let it vibe. It's leveling up all the flavors. After 5 minutes, take off the lid. The sauce? Oh, it's perfect hot, thick, and ready to shine. Start pouring it over your kofta. Don't hold back. Make sure every piece gets a good soak in that saucy. We want it juicy and full of flavor. Got extra sauce? No problem, pour the rest right into the tray or Pyrex. A little leftover at the bottom is no biggie. It's all part of the plan. Now pop the whole thing into a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius. Preheating is key. Folks, don't skip it. Let it bake for 30 minutes. While that magic's happening in the oven, take some time to relax and get yourself ready to dig into this masterpiece. Dinner's about to hit next level deliciousness. Oh, the kofta is out of the oven. Look at that beauty. The aroma? A whole story on its own. Now let's talk presentation, because this dish deserves to show off. Option 1. Leave the kofta right there, soaking gloriously in that rich tomato sauce. Sprinkle some chopped parsley on top as the final touch. Boom, instant elegance and a touch of green to make it pop. Option 2. Transfer the kofta and sauce to a serving dish. Garnish with parsley here too. It's the little details that make it shine. Either way, this dish looks amazing and tastes even better. Time to dig in and enjoy every bite. Let's break it down and make the whole meal balanced and delish. The dish served 2 people. The total calories for the kofta are 800 calories, meaning 400 calories per person. Add some Lebanese bread, about 150 calories worth per person. That brings it to 550 calories. Add a nice fresh salad bowl for just 50 calories, making the full meal 600 calories. The portion is super generous, the calorie count is totally reasonable, and it's definitely worth trying. Give it a shot, and I'm sure you'll love it. Oh, you know it gets even better with a layer of melted cheese. Pop it back in the oven just until the cheese melts. Pure joy on a plate. With cheese, that stretchy, gooey goodness takes it to a whole new level. This section with cheese, I added just enough to equal 100 calories of cheesy goodness. Perfect for those who want a little extra indulgence. The choice is all yours. Without cheese, still absolutely delicious, lighter on the calories, and full of flavor. Pair it with bread or rice, depending on your mood. Either way, this dish is a crowd pleaser. Combining meat and veggies gives you a powerhouse of nutrition. Meat, packed with protein, which is essential for building muscles, repairing tissues, and keeping you strong. Veggies, loaded with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that support digestion and overall health. Bringing these two together is key for a balanced, healthy meal. Got questions about nutrition? Drop them in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer. If you're vibing with this content, don't forget to smash that like button, share it with your squad, and hit that subscribe. Oh, and make sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our tasty, healthy recipes. Drop a comment below, too. Your feedback helps us make things even better. And hey, if you've got any questions, I'm always here to help. Don't be shy.